everyone, and welcome to TNT. As outlined by Lord Alfred Hayes, to join us, Butcher Paul Vachon for a very special update on the outcome of his of the marriage recently here on TNT. And apparently, Mr. and Mrs. Vachon have not been getting it on all that well. So we'll have an update there. Also, to join us, Jesse the Body Ventura, who has embarked on yet a secondary career, Lord Alfred Hayes. One that he steps into the announcing booth.
Quite surprising, Jesse Ventura. He has more talent than I gave him credit for and is beginning to show remarkably well. I hate to say that, but it is.
And also, of course, to join us will be Bobby the Brain Heenan. Mr. Heenan, last week, was to have been with us to demonstrate some of his skills as far as hairstyling is concerned. Many of you will recall it was Mr. Heenan, along with the assistance of giant-like Big John Studd and strongman Ken Patera, who gave Andre the Giant a very special styling job while in the squared circle. Allegedly, Mr. Heenan is a licensed barber. We will see him in action from someone perhaps from the studio audience. But right now, let's take you back to videotape footage. The recent hairstyling job done on Andre the Giant. We'll pick it up right after the infraction.
SD Jones finally back in the ring. Andre is unconscious.
Look at it! Look at it! I'm the Giant! I'm the Giant!
Can you believe it?
We beat the Giant! We killed the Giant! You like this, Giant? Oh, Giant!
Ken Patera, Big John Studd, who have inflicted damage never before done. They've got to do something here quick.
I'm stunned. I don't believe what I've seen. I don't believe this is for real. I think he's coming around. I think Andre's coming around.
Well, if anything can help him come around, it'll be the fans. That this extraordinary athlete will awaken to a horror. He will awaken to a nightmare.
He's getting up. He's getting up.
Andre, imagine what's going on in his mind right now. He's looking down at SD Jones, trying to explain to Andre the Giant what has happened. This is the most, you'll never see an athlete humbled quite like we have seen here. Andre humbled as never before. Andre is up. Recovering, Andre was knocked unconscious. Andre staggering. Andre. Oh, look at him, he is a mess. That is one of the most unfortunate things I think we'll ever see in the history of wrestling. Let's take you to what we saw. Here now, Ken Patera with Andre the Giant. And as we brought out earlier on, Patera, one of the strongest human beings on record. Patera holding Andre the Giant from behind, and there, ladies and gentlemen, again, we're looking at the raping of a giant's dignity.
A look at Andre the Giant when he was in the ring, and in a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have an up-close look at Ken Patera, Big John Studd, along with Bobby the Brain Heenan. Hopefully they will demonstrate some of their skills a little bit differently in terms of hairstyling that we saw a few moments ago with Andre the Giant. I'm sure Andre's going to have a little something to say about this latest infraction. We'll be back with more TNT with the awesome threesome in just a minute. All right, boys from the TNT band. To join us now, ladies and gentlemen, we shall have, yes, now Big John Studd, Ken Patera, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Mr. Heenan, Glad you could join us on TNT. Have a seat if you would, Ken Patera.
How you doing, Lord?
Fine, thank you. Nice to see you.
How are you today?
Thank you.
Oh, you like shaking a man's hand, huh?
Thank you very much, Mr. Studd.
Good evening, John.
Yes, indeed, an unbelievable threesome here. Certainly not Larry, Curly, and Moe, no doubt about that. Maybe more like the Three Musketeers, I would think. But your actions that we saw moments ago by way of videotape, how do you account for that, Mr. Heenan, in terms of the response that we have received throughout the World Wrestling Federations for your actions?
Well, like I told you and everybody else, when I entered the World Wrestling Federation, I was going to make some noise. And as far as I'm concerned, and Patera and Studd, we all sat down and talked about it. Professional wrestling, the greatest sport in the world, there can only be one giant. And the giant is John Studd. So we figured it out to rid professional wrestling of the so-called Andre the Giant. We would demoralize him, strip him of his dignity, and make a buffoon out of the man. So he would just vanish, go back to Grenoble, France, and hang out there in the hills and make cheese or play with the goats or whatever he does there in Grenoble, France. He can go back there.
But that has not happened, Mr. Heenan.
No, it hasn't. That's the mistake I made. That's the mistake we all made. And it's obvious now we're going to have to hurt the man. Period.
How difficult a task is that? Ken Patera, what do you think? Is that a difficult task to hurt Andre the Giant?
No, I don't believe so. We were able to knock the man unconscious the first time.
But wait, excuse me for interrupting you, but you said we. You said we.
Yes,
I mean, that's
we.
plural.
Yes, we. Big John Studd, the true giant of professional wrestling, and Ken Patera.
Well, then, how does the true giant, self-professed true giant, feel about Andre the Giant? I mean, should there be a one-on-one confrontation?
Well, you know, I would like to have that, and that's what Bobby and I have been working for, is trying to get Andre into the ring, and we figured since we cut his hair, he'd break down all barriers to get to me, but we noticed that he's the same old Andre. He's afraid to step in the ring with John Studd. He's afraid he might get another haircut. If he's lucky, that's all he'll get is another haircut.
Well, right now he's just going. He has to find himself tag team partners, men to hide behind. The Blackjack Mulligan, Junkyard Dog, Tony
SD
Atlas,
Jones.
SD Jones, you name it.
Well, Ken
He's
Patera,
just trying to find
He's a
people.
loser. He associates himself with losers.
That's right, and the other people associate themselves with him, and which make them losers. So they're all losers.
For many years in professional wrestling, the Giant, at close to 500 pounds, 7'4", wrestled one man at a time. No one ever said anything to him about that. He's bigger than 3 or 4 guys, right? He walked all over people, hurt people, dropped his big carcass on everybody. People applauded. So when 2 men go in there and work him over and beat the heck out of him, now we're supposed to be the scapegoat for Andre the
Well,
Giant.
just a minute. Here you're referring to Ken Patera, without a doubt certifiably one of the strongest human beings in the world today. And you're talking about a self-professed giant, and indeed a true giant at 6'10", and close to 400 pounds, actually, with Big John Studd. One-on-one, is that not a match for Andre the Giant?
You know, Vince, you left out the fact that I even bench pressed 700 pounds right here in front of you.
Show. As a matter of fact, you did.
But you know, Andrea, he's been running around the world telling everybody he wants to meet Ken and I together at the same time, so we just gave him an opportunity. It didn't work out too well for him.
But certainly, Mr. Heenan, you would not be abashed to throw either one of these 2 gentlemen individually into the ring with Andre.
Well, I'm going to have to look at the contracts about that. It's got to be the right place, the right money, the right percentage. I want to know who the officials are going to be, because Andre the Giant right now isn't thinking like a normal person. I'm like, this is an investment I have here, and I don't want either of these men to get in the ring and get mauled and get hurt and get their back or neck broken because he has no regard for the rules.
It has to be certain stipulations before we'll step
It's not that
in
we're
the ring.
scared. It's just that things have to be our way or no way.
Well, Mr. Heenan, you have been referred to as, well, in a number of ways, no doubt of that, through your wrestling career. And one of the references made has been a term, weasel, I believe it is. I wonder if you yourself could relate to that in terms of whether or not you would step into the ring at any time with someone like Andre the Giant with a tag team partner, perhaps.
Well, not that I'm scared, mind you, but I get more satisfaction out of manipulating minds, making a fool out of that man. I enjoy sitting on my chair watching these
are
two.
an accomplished wrestler.
Oh, I'm very accomplished, but I don't want to soil my hands on the likes of Andre the Giant. I'd rather sit there and let these 2 men do it. They have more fun doing it than I would anyway.
What
And the
about
word
this
weasel.
reference? Yes, what about this
I'll
reference?
tell you exactly what that is about. Weasel's a thing. It's a term used when you welch on a deal, you stab somebody in the back, you do something behind somebody's back, you're a coward, you're a chicken, all that. Well, all these people call me a weasel because I've pulled off some of the biggest wrestling coups in professional wrestling, signed some of the biggest contracts, made stars out of people they were just nothing but ham and eggers. And it's these other people out there that are jealous of me. That's why they call me the weasel.
All right.
And I'm not the weasel, I'm the brain. I've proved it.
All right, you're the brain, and we wonder about your skills, not the ones in the ring. We don't wonder about those, but the skills outside the ring, allegedly. For instance, we are told that you are going to provide some sort of demonstration as it relates to hairstyling?
Hairstyling, yes.
Hairstyling. And did you bring your model with you to...
Oh, no, I don't have a model. I'll just pick someone at random in the audience, somebody that looks like they could use a haircut and be styled. I don't mind doing it.
And you're going to demonstrate that for us, are you not, in a few moments?
Yes, I am.
Fine. Bobby the Brain Heenan is going to demonstrate his technique in terms of hairstyling, no doubt assisted by Ken Patera and Big John Studd. We'll be back with that as we continue. Thank you, gents, and we are back with the likes of Big John Studd, Ken Patera, along with Bobby the Brain Heenan. And are there any takers in terms of volunteers?
Yeah, I was talking to some guy around here. He said he'd be a volunteer. He raised his hand. Come on in, pal. Come on.
All right.
Come on.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Sit down here, sit down here. What's your name?
What's your name?
No. Andre. You'll be Andre today. You kind of resemble him a bit, so we're just going to call you Andre just to keep things...
Andre used to have a similar hairstyle.
Really?
Definitely.
He had a beard, too, at one time.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Well, it's a little different than the way it used to be, thanks to you, gentlemen.
Your stature's a little smaller than
You've heard of
Andrea.
Hey, what kind of cut would you like to have today?
Very short.
Very short?
Don't worry, pal.
I think we can accommodate you.
Don't worry.
I'll tell you one thing, you got a lot of guts here. You're confident that Bobby Heenan is a hairstylist?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, Mr. Heenan certainly has many, many talents, both outside as well as inside the ring. And
You've heard of Joe Bear of Beverly Hills? I taught him how to style.
Joe Bear?
Yes. You go in there, it costs you $150 just to get a consultation. And I showed him how to cut hair. Would you mind putting this on me here, John?
Oh, sure, Bobby.
Here.
All right, this is his own special, whatever you would call that. Does it go around that massive neck?
Barely.
I think, barely. All right.
Now, let's see here. Let me scope you out here for a minute.
How's he look? Is that going to
Terrible.
be a difficult?
Looks terrible.
He looks super. It's like the bottom of an oven. Great. Look good, your guy.
Well, is this going to be a difficult task? You think?
No. Who has been cutting your hair? The state? This is a wonderful haircut you got here, pal.
The state.
Just a minute. Back up. Something's moving here. Got it. Okay, here.
It's, the lights are similar to that
Did
of
you find
Andre.
something in there, Mr.
Something
Heenan?
here crawling. Let me get my delouser.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, here.
You have delouser at your...
Oh, yeah. You got everything.
Kill them all, Bob.
There.
Kill them all.
There. It's like in the Roach Motel, huh, pal? Huh? They check in, but they don't check out. Okay, here you
That's
go.
great, Bobby. Hey, Bobby, let me pump this up a little for you.
So we don't have to bend over.
There you go.
Hey, when I'm done with you, pal, you'll even be able to have a date. No more sitting home lonely nights reading those magazines.
That's right.
You'll have yourself a date,
Hey,
pal.
Kenny, maybe I'll put the seatbelt on him. He might fall out.
Oh, yeah.
Seatbelt? Huh?
Seatbelt, yeah.
Don't worry.
I tell you, Andre, we're going to make you feel right at home here.
Oh, wait a minute.
Shut your eyes
What-
here.
what do you-
Shut your eyes here.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
When
it's
you're
like-
shutting his eyes...
Don't worry. He's doing fine. He's doing. Put this over here so we don't get
Strap
your
you
pants
right in,
there.
make you feel real good.
That's not a strap, that's a rope. You've got this man tied to the chair.
No.
It's like dental floss for Leon
We're
Spinks,
afraid
don't
if
it?
he falls, we might cut him, and then we have to put up with suits and all this stuff. And
No,
we
I
don't
hate
want
to
to cut
use
his ear.
Huh? Wait a minute. You've got that wrapped around his waist so tight.
No,
Can you
that's-
breathe all right?
No, I
Here you go.
can't.
You're gonna think you're a musketeer.
I'll make you
Just
feel
getting
right
everybody-
at home
See,
there. Yeah, no.
The proper way to do hair, you just don't cut it and start whacking at it. What you do is you layer it. You get them in the right position, and you
You
just
should say how much time we spent just talking about how to cut Andre's hair so he looked good. That's right. And don't you people out there agree? Doesn't Andre look a lot better?
I don't think you'd find anyone to agree with that. But
you're all-
what you
agree?
What are you
You
doing?
mean that you don't agree with that?
I'm seeing the size of his hair, so he gets an even cut.
You're trying to give him an even cut.
Right. Look at this. His last haircut, he had a
gonna
hole
be-
in it.
What?
His last haircut had a hole in it. We'll get you straightened out here, pal. Boy.
Are you getting a little nervous, mister?
Yes, I am.
I think
worry.
Jeff-
No,
I
not
myself.
Mr. Andre.
Andre.
Mr.
My buddy
Andre.
Andre.
All right, Andre. Well, you object being called
First
Andre?
time in this chair, the way
Yes,
you
I
hold
do.
onto this chair like you're gonna fall out or something.
Oh, yeah.
How's he looking?
Oh, he looks great.
And this is the way you prepare everyone's hair, but before you
Well,
actually.
yeah, you have to You just don't pull into Earl Shives and get your trunk painted. You look around before you do
I
stuff.
can understand that, I guess. But
Okay, I think we're just about ready here.
You gonna use the clippers or the
Yeah, thank you. I forgot about that.
the electric clippers? Oh, I thought that. Oh, all right. Which one is for? Now, what's the difference in those two clippers? I mean,
One's black and one's gray, as you can see.
all
here.
right. Okay, that's good enough, I guess.
You wouldn't understand, not your terms.
All right.
Well, I think we better wait a minute. You know, I'm just a selfish guy. I'm selfish. I apologize to both of you. I've been styling hair. I've been doing everything I can to make people look good. I think it's your turn. You guys know.
You know,
something.
since we cut Andre's hair, I've been dying to cut somebody else's hair.
What?
I
let
want to
them
try
do
the
it.
shears one
Oh,
time.
thank you,
Wait a
Bob.
minute, that's not part of the deal here. Did you? Oh, wait a minute.
Just go to town
Hey,
and
wait,
just start cutting.
You want to use this?
Well, John, I think that we ought to.
wait, are we doing it right?
Use the comb here. Oh, there you go. Is that right? Is that Bobby? Is that
Well, no, yeah, here, hold it. So you hook it with the comb. You got to get it under there a little bit like that.
Wait a
You
minute.
see? Now your side's too short.
Huh? Wait.
Okay.
Wait, we'll get this.
There you go.
Andre, how's that
be
feel,
careful of
Andre?
his ear.
How's that feel,
Now, you didn't
Andre?
volunteer.
Yeah, watch his ear, John.
Don't worry here, pal. You'll be able to line the DC-10 here when
use
we're
one of
done.
those, Bob,
Sure,
man.
help yourself.
Here, I
Now,
better
Kenny,
get- I
his
better get
John,
some here.
your side's too short
You're
here.
too close to the
Kenny,
man's
you're
ear.
gonna have
Please
to
be
match-
careful of his ear.
You're going to have to match it.
Wait a minute. Let me do my side first.
Okay,
all right?
okay.
Let me
Go
do
ahead.
my side first.
Now, don't get it too short.
No, I won't.
Every
I
time
won't.
you cut, I might have to cut a little bit here.
There we go.
Oh, wait a
There
minute.
we
Oh,
go.
wait a minute.
I'm just trimming a little bit, Andre. Don't
This
worry.
gentleman,
Don't worry,
a
Andre.
volunteer from the audience, thought he was going to have his hair styled
It
by
is
Bobby
style,
Heenan.
man.
This is the style he needs.
This is going to be
Don't
one
worry.
of the
He's
finest
going to look
styled
great.
haircuts.
All right.
He's going to look...
Wait a minute. What are you doing over that
He's going
side?
to resemble an Airedale.
Wait a minute. It's just right. Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
right.
How's it coming?
You'll be on the cover of Vogue next month,
Well,
pal.
you know what?
I can guarantee that.
There's gonna be people in Hollywood who are gonna be jealous, man. They're gonna see this haircut. Wait, right here.
Now, Kenny, your side. Now, here, Kenny.
What is it?
Should I use this one?
Sure. Keep up with John's side.
Keeping kindred.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
All right.
Putting a pair of
Does it hurt?
shears in
Does it
Ken
hurt?
Patera's hand.
Okay, hey, wait a minute. I gotta bend his head forward a little bit because I gotta cut over here. So I bend that head forward.
Wait a minute. Please be careful.
Yeah, all right.
Please.
There we go.
We'll get this.
Oh,
We'll get this.
coming
here.
along fine. I bet they'll
Oh,
cast
yeah,
you
this
for the
is
role of
great,
Errol
huh?
Flynn. Don't worry. You're
Isn't this
doing
good?
Great here.
Oh, yeah. See how we take it off in layers here,
Hey,
Vince?
you guys act like you've been doing this for years.
Oh.
You
Just
guys
one
are
time
natural
before.
pros.
This is only my second haircut, man. Hey, Vince, my second haircut. What do you think?
Let's lift up here.
I gotta
John,
cut some more.
wait, let Kenny work on the back. Why don't
Oh,
you
come
use
on,
the beard?
Kenny. You let Kenny do everything.
Straighten up the beard a little bit. That's a little ratty.
The what?
Beard, the beard.
No, wait a minute. He
Straighten
asked
up
for
in
a
front.
haircut.
Oh, that's what he's getting.
Oh,
He's
you
getting
get
the whole
everything
9
when you
yards,
come
man.
here. You get everything.
Really?
My manicurist is busy right now. She's out.
There we go.
I don't know where she is, but she'll be back and we'll get your nails all fixed and even get your hoofs taken care of. You're gonna look great here.
All right.
How's it feel, Andre? You feel like a new person already?
Yeah, he feels.
Andre? Andre, you're not straight.
No,
Are you losing strength?
petrified.
Are you losing strength? Do you feel?
Oh, don't be afraid. We're not gonna.
Keep your eyes shut.
We're not gonna do anything. Oh, I almost got your ear there. Here, let me go around it here.
This poor man. I've never seen a haircut like this ever.
Hey, it's not done yet. Do you mind? You know, don't form any opinions until you see the finished product here.
You know, look how gentle Kenny is. I mean, there's the world's strongest man right there. Ken Patera, 500 and some pounds over his head, and he's handling him like he's handling a baby.
Isn't that
Straighten the beard
great?
out a little bit, John.
Okay, come on.
Straighten the beard.
Come on, get
Wait, no. Oh, wait a minute. Easy on the man's neck.
All right.
We're gonna leave a little here. Oh, here, I'll get this side. Okay.
All right. Ooh, I see a little blood here, man. What? I see a little blood.
I see some more lice here.
Oh, no, they all checked out.
I'll tell you, Andre, you're a very fortunate individual to come to us at this moment. Otherwise,
Jesse the body look right here, huh?
oh yeah, yeah, Jesse, the body's going to be envious of this.
Man, he's gonna want us to do his hair next.
What do you think, Andre? I'll tell you,
Look at that.
you had a lot of lice infestation here and fleas.
A lot of
Well,
what?
I tell you
Fleas.
what,
Oh yeah,
We're gonna need
fleas
some
and
water.
lice.
We're gonna need a little
You know
water
what?
and some
Hey, I'm
shampoo.
not kidding.
No, leave
This
this
is an
here.
improvement, man.
Ventura would really beat you.
This
Oh,
is
geez,
really
sorry,
an
Bobby.
improvement.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Here, no,
Hold on, hold on.
Turn it on. Just put your head
This
back
is
here.
really. Just hold on, Bobby. Hold on, man. I'm giving
Let's
him a
scoot the
style.
chair back over here a little bit. Can you move this chair?
Hold on.
Okay, now,
Hold on.
Andre,
I got one more shot to
we're going to get you watered down here.
Wait a minute.
So we get some shampoo. Well, it's necessary for the shampoo.
We want to get that here. There.
Okay. How's that, John?
Some water on, just a little water.
Okay.
What do you do to water? What do you
Ready,
mean?
John?
Just a little water. Just a little water.
Listen.
Not much, Ken. Just a little water.
Plenty of legs in the
Just a
back.
little water?
Yeah, just a little water. Okay, that's enough. That's enough for right now. Okay, now I need some shampoo here.
Here, Andre, we'll water.
Poor man!
Get that side there. Get
Oh, no! What are you doing? Oh, come on!
It's like, hey, anybody got any hot wax?
You know something, Vince?
we're gonna have him looking great.
Now we're going to clean up the whole.
The way he smells.
See, we get rid of all these lice now.
Oh, that's... It's got all over his clothes. Down the back of the neck. Oh,
Okay, what we need? You're gonna need some conditioner, pal.
Perfect.
Oh, no! Ah!
We'll get you all lathered down here.
Oh, look, that's poor man. Oh, he'll never volunteer for anything in his life like that.
This is what's gonna
you're
have the
envious.
sheen. It's gonna give you good sheen.
Yeah.
Right there, pal.
Yeah. We need some more water here, Andre.
Water here. I don't even know what this is, but it can't hurt. Get this on you too there, pal.
Oh,
Hey, that comes here, you get a free comb. Don't worry about it, pal. Okay,
John,
a little powder.
right, come on, finish this off. Come on. Huh?
Just a little powder.
See, we got him all washed
come
down
on,
now
John.
here.
I'm not.
Huh? No, John.
A little powder.
Heavy on the powder.
Here, see,
Light on the
we got-
shampoo, heavy on the powder. Right on the top, right on the top.
Oh, this man. And this is a Bobby Brain. Oh.
John, you got to get this top off.
That's right. Don't forget the front of the shirt. There you go.
We'll be back. Oh, this is...
Now, Andre.
Oh, the last
What's
thing.
it, huh?
The last thing.
There's more?
There's
more?
The close shave. I'll get my
close
straight
shave.
razor.
The close... Oh, come on. No. Oh, come on. You can't. Get out. Where is that razor? Straight razor. Where you going? He took off. He took off.
Come on. Don't you like our work?
Take a little off around the ear. I'll take a little off around the ear. We'll be back. Come on. That is without a doubt the worst haircut I think anyone has ever witnessed. Have you ever witnessed anything quite like that, Lord Alfred Hayes?
No, and it's astounding to me that anybody could have sat there unless they were tied into that chair. And I think that was really a brutal act that they did, tying him in and calling him Andre all the time.
Well, I'm sure Andre the Giant will have an occasion to view the haircut given by that unfortunate volunteer. I don't think that gentleman will ever volunteer for anything again.
No, and they wouldn't be able to strap Andre into a chair, believe me.
Sure enough. Well, in a moment, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take you to Kentucky, the hills of Kentucky, as a matter of fact. And Hillbilly Jim will be there with his grandmother. We'll take you to some very special footage and maybe learn a little something about the past of Hillbilly Jim, without a doubt one of the extraordinary athletes just entering the World Wrestling Federation. Let's take you now to the hills of Kentucky.
That is the best medal.
You settle down, Nancy Granny. I can tell. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Look here. Hey, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go out back here, and I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all what I used to do before that Hulk got a hold of me. Show me what the right thing was to do. Listen, Granny, you sit back there. We're going to go there. Okay, we'll see you later. Get my head
Right
here.
here.
Keep these puppets here. Okay, bye-bye.
Bless you,
All right.
son. Bless you.
There you are. Okay. Let me put this hat right up here for a second now. All right. I'm going to get a little bit of wood here, put it in the stove here, because we got to have it warm when we work out, you know. Okay. Get back in there. Whoa. Whoa. Let me get that back in there now. That'll be nice. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you what I used to do, and I'm going to show you some of it. But don't do it no more now, Mandy. Because I'm with the Hulk Hogan. You know, he does all kinds of things for me. Hey, to make me more powerful. All right. Let me show you. Now, the first thing I do every day, what you call my warm-up exercise, that's what Hulk said it was. I'd get in here, I'd get this stove going real warm, and I'd reach over behind me here, and I'd grab this big old tire right here. Look here. I'd pick it up like this, just like this here. I'd practice that bear hug. Look at there. Pull it, I'd just squeeze into it, and I'd turn just like it was somebody, you know. I'd do it for minutes and minutes, just pull and pull. That develops your power, makes you more powerful. Okay. Put that right back here. All right. Then I'd come over here to what's called, this is my mat here. This is my wrestling mat right here. Now, it ain't got no ring post, but it's all I had. I do that, I drop them, boom, woo. I get back up, I do more, boom, I do all that stuff. I drop them knees, boom, I drop that stuff. I just do all kinds of things. I'll tell you what, but when I was a little old scrapper, you know what I used to wrestle? A dog. Come here, Copper. Okay. This is what I do. Come here, Copper. I get this dog, I pull him out, hook every leg, and come here.
What are you doing wrestling with that dog big as you are? Now you leave him alone. He's gonna be so tired out. He ain't gonna be good for hunting. You're nothing else.
I'm sorry, Granny. I forgot. Well, listen, I ain't got to wrestle no dogs no more anyway, because Hook said it wasn't no good to. Look here. Tell what we do. How about if y'all come to supper?
Yes, just come on, make yourself to home. We got a mess of food coming up. We'd be glad to have you. You just set yourself all down.
Granny Kim, she is something else again, along with Hillbilly Jim, and I would suspect that we will be indeed invited back to supper sometime over there.
They're very special people. You know, in America they have these special people who live in those hillsides, and I think that Hillbilly Jim is probably the king of them all.
Could very well be. Speaking of special people, we'll be joined momentarily by a gentleman who was married right here on TNT. His name, of course, Butcher Paul Vachon. It was, as many of you will recall, a most unusual event. And some of the results of that marriage have likewise been a little bit on the unusual side. And Butcher Paul Vachon will be here to let us in on the inside, perhaps, of some of the recent happenings in his recent marriage. So we'll be back as we continue with Butcher Paul Vachon. Thank you, boys, the TNT Band. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to introduce to you, recently married right here on TNT, Butcher Paul Vachon. Hello, Paul. How are you? Good to see you. Have you recuperated yet from what has to be, I believe, the most bizarre wedding I've ever seen in my life?
I don't think I'll ever recuperate from this wedding, anyway.
Well, sure. there have been a number of them, but this one has to be the most bizarre. Would you not say?
I'd have to say that. I mean, I was there in person, and I still don't believe it. Watched it on television and everything, and it's the most bizarre, indeed, wedding that I've ever taken part in or ever been to.
Well, some of the after effects have been a little bit bizarre, as we understand as well, and we were going to get into that in just a moment. But right now, I'd like to take you, for the benefit of those of you who missed the tape, let's take you back to a little bit of footage of this rather unusual wedding of Butcher Paul Vachon.
Paul, could you repeat after me, please? I, Paul, take thee, Ophelia, to my wedded wife, to my wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, sickness and health, to love and to cherish, to death do us part, and thereto I do plight my troth.
That's it,
Plight my troth.
Yeah, look at the flower.
Thereto I do plight my troth. Betty, Ophelia.
Hey, look at the bride.
Ophelia.
Come on.
I, Ophelia, take thee, Paul.
Feel them for you.
Take me, Paul.
To my wedded husband.
To my wedded husband.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
Listen, Ophelia.
For better or for worse.
For richer, for poor.
For richer, for poor.
In sickness and health.
In sickness and
To
health.
love and to cherish. To death do us part. And therefore I give thee my troth.
Can I give thee my troth?
Do you have the rings, please? All right.
That's it, George.
With this ring, I thee ring. Yes. Now, you have yours, sir?
That's it, George.
There we go. Thus this ring, that he who gives it and she who wears it may abide in thy peace and continue in thy favor until their life's end. Those whom God hath joined together, let no man put asunder. For as much as Betty and Paul have consented together in wedlock, and have witnessed to give in their other and declare the same by giving and receiving a ring, and by joining hands, I now pronounce that they are man and wife. Oh, thank you.
Kiss the bride. Wait a minute, David Schultz is in there. David wants to kiss the bride. Oh my goodness. Who's good? Oh my gosh. What is going on here? Wait a minute. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! The groom is slammed to the canvas. Look at the bride. They're dragging the bride out. They're dragging her out. Look at complete mayhem. Bedlam.
Just look at that.
Where's the bride? Look what they're doing to her. They're dragging
Her from underneath the ropes there, and the groom, I don't know what's happened to him, but he's been slammed and he's obviously in a state of almost collapse there.
I think we'll be back. We'll be back with more TNT. They're hits, but... Now, Butcher Paul Vachon, having viewed that little bit of footage to remind you of the rather unusual wedding, how have things been going with Ophelia?
Well, to tell you the truth, things haven't been going too well. I thought, honeymoon and everything.
Well, before that,
was supposed to
you set up housekeeping. You're all set with the.
Well, not yet. We were supposed to go. I had it all planned to go to Africa, to Ethiopia and South Africa, for the honeymoon and everything. And we never did make it. She didn't want to go, so I said, "Okay, we'll go to Canada. And visit my folks and everything." She didn't want to go there, so we wound up going to Hoboken, but that's not the worst part. That's not too bad.
Hoboken, New Jersey?
Yeah, Hoboken, New Jersey. Anyway, that's where she wanted to go.
Well, that seems a logical choice. If you can't have Africa and you can't have Montreal, then surely you would want to go to Hoboken.
Yes, but the thing is, I thought that, a honeymoon was supposed to be like heaven, but it's more like a nightmare, But, like Reverend Lipschitz said, for better or for worse. And I don't know, maybe, I hope I'm getting the worst part now.
Well, what is the prognosis? I mean, is she here in the studio, Ophelia?
Well, no, I haven't seen her for, the thing is, I take her to wrestling matches, and the minute I'm in the ring, I turn around, she's gone, and the last time I saw her a few days ago, somebody said she was taking off with Lou Albano.
Oh, my goodness.
So I don't know. What can I tell you?
But you're looking for her, and you would like very much to have her back?
Well, we got to make a go of it, for better or for worse, like Reverend Lipschitz said.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Well, Mr. Vachon, we certainly hope that you find Ophelia soon, and it will be for the better as opposed to the worse. We'll be back with more TNT, The Body, about to join us. Jesse the Body Ventura will join us momentarily. Before we introduce Mr. Ventura, we alluded at the top of the show that Mr. Ventura has found a new way of earning a living, so to speak, somewhat of a secondary career. Mr. Ventura has joined the ranks of we broadcasters. Let's take you now to some videotape of Jesse Ventura doing his thing.
All right, Mean Gene Okerlund along with the JYD. I am somewhat surprised that JYD did not mention the name of Jesse the Body Ventura.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jack. I sat and listened to the whole interview, and I couldn't understand if he mentioned my name or not.
No, he did not mention your name.
Well, I'm glad you understood him, because I sure couldn't. I don't know what language he's even talking, man. The man's ignorant. But let me explain one other thing to you real quick, Jack. Did you know that it's a fact that Wendy Richter goes out of her way to get booked to defend her title whenever she knows Jesse the Body's going to be on the
card? Oh, come on now.
She goes out of her way.
She doesn't know that you exist, Jesse the Body Ventura.
She comes and rubs sweat off my body when I'm done.
I received a few letters, which we'll be talking about a bit later on in the show, about your hair and about Cyndi Lauper.
Good.
That was Jack Reynolds along with Jesse the Body Ventura hosting a new USA show entitled Prime Time. which showcases some of the wrestling highlights around the world on the USA Network on Tuesday nights. If you would welcome now wrestler extraordinaire and now broadcaster as well, Jesse the Body Ventura. Mr. Ventura, nice of you to join us on TNT, and I wonder how, are you accustomed, or you feel at ease in terms of your broadcasting now?
Oh, yeah, I feel real good about my broadcasting. I'm the only thing that brings highlight to the doldrum life of Jack Reynolds.
The doldrum life of Jack Reynolds?
Yeah.
Well, he's a fine broadcaster, certainly, and...
My problem with Jack is, though, I haven't gotten him to change tuxedos yet. He wears the same one every time he's getting ring around the collar.
Oh, indeed. Well, certainly, as far as your dress is concerned, it is different every time we see you. Well, you must have quite an extensive wardrobe.
Yeah, I do. I have a real extensive wardrobe. I like just a few, I just like the way I dress. You might look good dressed like me.
I'm not too sure about that.
We would look good with that haircut I saw earlier today.
Thank you very much. We would like to take you now to some videotape footage of someone whom I'm sure you will hold in high regard. Let's take you now to the tape of Jesse Ventura.
I would think would have an equal physique, perhaps even a superior physique to Jesse the Body Ventura, although I'm sure he would take exception to that remark.
Ventura, big, rough, tough, and certainly a force to be reckoned with in the World Wrestling Federation. Really working on the left foot and leg of Mr. Lombardi right now. Referee right on top of the action to check and see if Mr. Lombardi may be interested in a submission.
Well, earlier on, you were making reference to we had seen very little in the way of a scientific hold here. Jesse Ventura applying pressure on the leg. More on the knee area.
The minute I say something like that, Jesse shows us a little something different.
Well, I think in many instances, Gene, it's not that Ventura lacks the scientific knowledge, it's just that he would rather display his awesome power.
And powerful he is, Jesse the Body Ventura. You talk about flamboyance, gregarity.
In the lower abdominal area, the Body continues his aggressive tactic.
Lombardi not in a ball game so far. Big chop, Lombardi goes down.
And Steve Lombardi again down to the canvas. So thus far, we really don't have much of a matchup here, I don't think.
Well, I gotta believe that last blow very close to the throat, and especially...
Oh my, Lombardi caught him off guard. And again, Lombardi hammering away. Steve Lombardi with a resurgence here. Surprising to Jesse the Body Ventura. Lombardi down below again. Lombardi hammers up. Lombardi.
I don't believe he caught him off guard. Ventura just walking around biding his time. And now he's going to have to go to work.
Lombardi staying right with it, as obviously one should when they have surprise. Oh, wait a minute. Lombardi set on the top rope. Referee asks for the clean break. Does not get it. Does not get it at all. Elbow to the back of the head. Ventura now with Lombardi. Whips him now to the ropes, trying to set him up. Oh, what an elbow. A crushing elbow smash to the sternum. Ventura drops another one to the chest area. Ventura hooks the leg, gets the leverage, and gets the 3 count.
An impressive victory by Jesse the Body Ventura. I'm sure you were much delighted in reviewing that tape with us, Mr. Ventura.
I enjoyed that tape, Jack McMahon, real well.
What is that? That's Vince McMahon. What's that in the cleft of your chin?
Makeup. This is how I walk around on the street, Jack McMahon. You know, like you, Alfred Hayes wears a, Jack Hayes or whatever your name is, wears a tuxedo. You would look good
You think
Lord
so?
Hayes, like this? Oh, yeah, definitely.
I think that looks ridiculous.
I think your accent's ridiculous.
Your hat.
His hat?
Stupid.
You're gonna need a new co-host, Jack McMahon.
That's Jack Reynolds. It's Vince McMahon. You work with Jack Reynolds. Remember his,
I don't keep track of the trivial people in the world.
No? Mr. Ventura, what sort of aspirations do you have in the World Wrestling Federation?
Well, my aspirations right now are to nail down the incredible Chump Hogan for a match, and my aspirations now are rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the first wrestler that's changed to rock and roll.
As a matter of fact, let's take a look at what Mr. Ventura has here, and this is an album at, well, a little on the unusual side, much like Jesse the Body Ventura. And what is this? The album is entitled what, Mr. Ventura?
Showdown with Mr. V and the Body Rules, and I'll tell you something, McMahon. I'm the first rock and roller that all them kids can look at and say he is tough. You know, you got little dudes like Billy Idol, 140 pounds, they ain't tough, but I'm tough.
There's no doubt
For
about
all them
that.
people out there, I'm the first legitimate
We'll be back
tough
with more
rock and
TNT.
roller, Daddy.
Back with wrestler extraordinaire, rock star, and now broadcaster Jesse the Body Ventura's latest album.
Just a minute, Jack McMahon, just 1 minute. You know, Lord Jack Hayes over here, whatever your name is, he didn't like the makeup I had in my chin, and now upon closer look at you, Lord Hayes, what is that on your chin? It looks to me like herpes simplex.
You're really a nasty character, aren't you?
A nasty
That is
character.
that is just a cold sore. It's
Cold
nothing.
sore. Don't let it.
More.
Does it jump? Well, certainly we'll be jumping next week, because right here next week, the magnificent Morocco will join us, along with Mr. Fuji and Granny Kim, Granny Kimberly, from Hillbilly Jim fame, also to join us, along with many, many more. Join us next week for more TNT. He does.